Guys, I love Mercy High Singers.
Me too.
It's great.
It's the best part of the day.
I know.
Yeah,
It
favorite
makes my day.
And Miss Younger's my idol.
I should be
She's
just
so
like
beautiful
her.
and perfect.
She's got great hair.
And
She
that
really does.
especially
Real.
when she wears
Also,
it in pigtails.
Her outfits all the time, black, white, red.
Yeah, that's
always
the
on
classiest. Like she's the classiest.
Yeah, she did the splits. What's that about?
I wish I'm 17 years old and I can do this.
Can't do
It's
the
like
splits.
I can never do this.
You guys, let's make a pact to follow Miss Younger steps and be music teachers when we're older.
Let's do it.
Yes,
Let's do it.
yes.
Grade 8 minus 3.
three.
Grade 8 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. Music!
yeah, it's alright. You guys go ahead without me. I'm just gonna take a quick nap. Don't worry about me. It's 4.
Hello, girls. I am Miss English.
I'm Miss English.
You will call me as such. Now, today we're talking about breathing. Now, what is the biggest offense you can make in your breathing during music? Does anyone know? Alright, well, I'm going to answer for you. I don't want to see you raise your shoulders. I don't want to see your shoulders go up a centimeter. You're getting a cracking. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay. Alright, now the next thing you do when you're breathing is you push out your stomach. Alright? You should. Everybody go. Big breath. Wait. And hold it. Hold it. Now, you should feel it in your lady areas when you hold it, alright? Alright. Now, some performers say that even when they're performing, they get a bowel movement. That is nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of. Alright? Alright? Okay. Now, another thing that's important when you breathe is that you raise your soft palate. Does anyone know what a soft palate is? Do you even know what that is? Well, raise it. And the last thing, when you take a breath in, you have to think, what's the S word? Support! It's support, girls. You have to support for the rest of the song. Every time you breathe, you have to regain that support in you everywhere. All right.
And twinkle, twinkle, little star on 3. 1, 2.
Twinkle,
No! Stop that. Ladies, where was your diction? Someone tell me what diction is. Back in my day, we didn't have this problem. Diction is when you enunciate your consonants. Now try it again.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder.
That's enough. That was beautiful.
Before you can support, you have to have good posture. So Maggie, chest up, shoulders back. Now, breathe in with your stomach. Don't move your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe in. Okay, lift that soft paw when you do it. Now sing for me.
Now the next topic we're going to talk about is dynamics. Dynamics make the song interesting, make you want to keep listening. Dynamics tell you to go softer, louder, quieter, soft. Okay, now there are lots of different steps in dynamics. I don't know if that's the right word. Alright, so it starts with pianissimo. Pianissimo is so quiet, takes so much control and support, alright? It's the quietest one. And then this piano, which is slightly less quiet than pianissimo, but it's still very quiet, girls. Do you hear me? And then we have mezzo piano, which is kind of getting a little bit more outside voices, but not necessarily, okay? And then you have mezzo forte, which mezzo forte is about what I'm talking right now, but of course it depends on the song you're singing. And then we have forte, which is getting loud. You want to get loud during forte. Forte, you're pushing it, but not bad pushing, right? All right, and then we have fortissimo. Fortissimo, girls, get loud. Get loud. Okay, what do we have here? Good.
Okay, you whippersnappers. Today I'm gonna teach you to blend. Viv, sing this note. Go now. Alright, blend. Go. Match it. Match your vowels. Vowels, ladies. And done. Beautiful.
I am Miss Parr. Today I will be teaching you about sight reading. Shut up! This is the staff, the top is the treble clef, and the bottom is the bass clef. But we're only going to worry about the treble clef today. These are the notes on the treble clef, You can remember the spaces by remembering that every good boy does fine, and the spaces spell out the word face. At the beginning of a piece of music, you will find this sort of picture that will show you the key signature of the piece and the time signature of the piece. We will first worry about the time signature. These are examples of different time signatures that you can have. The top note shows you how many beats per measure, and the bottom note tells you which note gets the beat. So in common time, or 4/4 time, 4 beats per measure, and the quarter note gets the beat. In cut time, 2 beats per measure, half note gets the beat, etc. This is a quarter note. It gets 1 beat. This is a half note. There are 2 quarter notes to a half note, so a half note gets 2 beats. This is a whole note. It gets 4 beats. There are 2 half notes to a whole note and 4 quarter notes to a whole. This is simple math you should be able to understand. And finally, we have an eighth note. There are 2 eighth notes per quarter note. There are many more types of notes, but these are the basics that we are going to work with. Every note also has an equivalent rest, so a whole rest gets 4 beats where you don't sing. A half rest gets 2 beats where you don't sing, etc., etc. These are the different types of key signatures that you might see in music. The easiest way to identify what key you are singing in, if they are sharps, the last sharp is T, so you go up 1 note and that's the key. If you're in flats, the last flat is Fa, or the second to last flat is Do. Now it's time to practice our sight reading. The first step is to identify the key. Maggie, what is the key?
Is it C?
Correct. Next, we have to identify the time signature. Rachel, what is the time signature?
2/4.
Good. Remember that when you sight read, you not only have to read the measure that you're currently singing, but you have to prepare for the measures to come by reading ahead. Now we're ready. Now we read on the solfege. Okay? 1, 2. Do, do, re, do, mi, so, fa, mi, so, mi, do, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, do, mi, fa, fa, so, mi, re, do. That was good. Now we are going to sing it. 1, 2. Do, do, re, do, mi, so, fa, mi, so, mi, do, mi, re, mi, fa, fa, mi, do, mi, fa, fa, so, mi, re, do.
You guys! I just had the worst nightmare. We became music teachers. It was horrible. Let's never do that. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3. Crazy.